Let's say you're addicted to, let's just throw out cocaine. Okay.
Okay.
So you're addicted to cocaine and you're doing all these behaviors associated with that. And let's say you've been addicted for 10, 15 years, 20 years.
It's your life.
That's your life. All of the crazy hustle bustle, all of the going in and out of jail, maybe in and out of some rehabs, maybe losing some jobs, family members, all of this stuff, the craziness of all the drug people being in your life. And now you get sober.
Now what?
And now that changes. But deep down, you've had 15 or 20 years of this, even though the life was crazy.
Yes.
You knew how to navigate that life.
Comfortable in the discomfort.
Right. So now what? So now you've got this sober person trying to navigate their way through this completely foreign land.
Thank you for bringing this to everyone's attention. I try to tell people our expectations often for them is just like if somebody were to come to us and say, okay, this is your life now, but this is you now, and starting tomorrow you have to live Muslim.
Sure.
What?
Right.
How do you do that?
Right.
It's foreign. I don't know anything about it. And I don't care if you're 50 years old.
Yeah.
You cannot look at them and expect that all of a sudden, like a light switch, they're going to have a home and a job and be productive and never any issues with, their sobriety, and everything's going to be great. Come on. Yay. That's not realistic in any way, shape, or form. And that's not loving them. You, and I'm saying that and including myself in it, have set them up to fail.
Yeah.
We need to encourage and walk alongside because they need to see that life modeled so they can understand how they can have that life. Right.
The expectation can't be, all right, now you got to be a productive member of society and you got to get a job and a bank account and start paying your bills. And all of those things are part of the building blocks of life.
Yes.
But you have to remember, like, sometimes these people that maybe have been in addiction for 10, 15, 20 years, those actions haven't been a part of their life.
Right.
I mean, I went probably at least a decade without paying any bills. I mean,
the way you live life isn't even remotely the norm.
Yeah.
In society, it's not teaching any skills that will help you function successfully in quote unquote, the normal society. Yeah. And it hurts my heart because we as Christians, we judge so harshly. We judge everyone on the same basis as if they're all mature, adult, professing Christians who've grown up their entire life in church and understand it. The Bible speaks about that. We are never to judge somebody who is either a non-believer or brand new to the faith the same way that we would hold somebody else accountable that's been in church their entire life.
Right.
And we do it all the time. And it's time to start loving these broken, hurting people who are trying to do life right. It's time to start living a life of Jesus' love towards them.
Yes.
I get it. And I'm struggling I need to keep my tone nice. This is a huge frustration for me.
Yeah.
And I struggle with what I see coming out of churches and from people that I love dearly. And I know they love God, and I know that church means a great deal to them, but they're not doing it right. And Jesus, really, it's not complicated. It isn't difficult, but step off our pedestals and get on level ground with them, because that's where God sees us.
Yeah.
And we've really made a big mistake elevating ourselves, saying, look up to us and get up here. No, we weren't called to drag people up to us. We were called to get down to them.
Amen.
And now I'm all done with my mini sermon.